guys, what's up? My name is Megan. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing an anti-haul part 2. So you guys really seem to enjoy my anti-haul where I basically just talked loads of, crap about makeup coming out in the makeup community, makeup that just launched, makeup that's gonna release, and just giving my opinions about why I'm not gonna buy it, why I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money on it, and yeah. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. So before I start this video, I just want to point out that I have no hate towards these brands whatsoever. These are just my opinions and my opinions only. If you have a different opinion, that's fine, that's great. Go live your life. These are just things I won't be purchasing based on these certain reasons, and that's just, how I live my life. So I'm gonna live my life, you live your life. We're good, girl. So guys, my first thing that I'm not going to buy, that just released, that just dropped a few days ago, actually dropped last week, is specifically the new Kylie Jenner eyeshadow palettes, the Eye of the Storm one and the Calm Before the Storm. Now, I think it's super cute. I think it's so cute that she decided to release a collection in honor of her, newborn baby daughter. I think that's so cute. So cute. However, what are these palettes? I think the liquid eyeshadow, I think the loose highlighter that's been shown in this collection are pretty, but the palettes in general, what is it? I don't understand, especially the one that's a very pastel rainbow eyeshadow palette. I just think it's just not pretty, in my opinion. I just don't see who would wear that. It looks like these palettes, you would need to go in other palettes to do a complete look with them. They just look like pops of color you put on lids or in the lower lash line. I just don't think it's worth your money. The next thing that I won't be purchasing is anything from the new MAC Times Nico Panda collection. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but MAC is gonna collaborate or is collaborating with Nico Panda. Cute little panda figure that's going on right now. But there's just a bunch of pandas on the packaging, which I think is super adorable, super cute. However, these colors are exactly like how they were in the Kylie Jenner palette. What is it? They're just pops of color. They're very pastel-y colors. I don't think they're gonna look great on all skin types, on all skin tones, and I don't know, I'm just like, what's going on? What? It's just very, I think it's for spring. That's what I'm getting, a very spring vibe, but I'm just like, no. I kind of don't like it. So I won't be purchasing anything from that. It's just not up my alley. If you guys love colors like that, go ahead, go spend it. Go spend your money on it. But personally for me, I'm just not. Now, the next thing that I won't be buying is not like the other two where it's just not up my alley. The next thing, I'm not buying it because it's completely useless to buy it if you already have Benefit Cheek Parade. Now, I won't be purchasing the Benefit new blush bar palette that's coming out because did they forget that they released this? Honestly, it's the same exact thing. The only thing that you're getting instead of Hula Light, you're getting the new blush called Gold Rush. Super pretty blush. It has a gold sheen to it. But I'm gonna pay for another palette just so I can get a blush instead of Hula Light. That doesn't make any sense to me, honestly. If you love blushes, go ahead, but everything in that palette is the same in this palette except for Hula Light is switched with the new blush, and I just think that's so unpractical to release a whole new palette, one single blush, because why don't you just make a single of it? You easily made a single of California. You could have easily just made a single for the new Gold Rush blush instead of making a completely new palette for it. That makes absolutely no sense, and I don't think you should waste your money on it unless you don't have this and you're just someone who uses Hula and not Hula Light like me. If I didn't have this palette, then I might consider it just because it just comes with Hula. But it's just I have this already. It's fine. I'm good. I'm great. Also, I really don't like blush all that often. I really don't ever wear blush because it's not just my thing. So that's another reason why I won't be purchasing it. Next up on what I won't be buying is the new Natasha de Nonna Tropic palette. Now, there are a multitude of reasons why I won't be purchasing this. One, it's $129. That is insane. I personally can never justify that much spending on a palette. I really can't. And, this palette looks a little familiar, I think. Did you guys get that idea when you first saw it? Doesn't it look quite familiar? Because in my opinion, it looks like this. It looks completely like this. Down to that very teal shade, it looks like this. And I'm just like, I have you, Jaclyn Hill times Morphe palette. Why would I need another $129 palette that's basically the same? Like, I don't need that in my life. Like, I'm not, especially with tax, that's like 130 something. So it's just like, it's not worth it, in my opinion. If you don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette and you want to be bougie, go get the Natasha Nonna palette. It's basically the same in my opinion, so that's why I won't be purchasing it. Next up, I won't be purchasing the Like a Boss palette from Violet Voss. Now, the reason being is I just don't like it. It's nothing against Violet Voss. It's just none of these colors are screaming to me. It's a very basic neutral palette that I'm looking at, and I have tons of those. And this isn't really, you know, speaking to me. It's not speaking to me at all. So I just don't want to spend my money on it, and that's honestly the reason why. It's just not speaking to me. If you love these types of colors, go ahead. It's a very affordable price. You're getting 20 shades for $45, and I think that's amazing. So go get it if you want it. Personally, for me, it's just not for me. Okay, listen up. I've talked so much about Too Faced and how I want them to do something different. I want them to change the game. I want them to do something out of the box. I love the peach palette. Let me rephrase that. I love the Just Peachy Mattes palette. I don't like the original peach palette, and I love the Chocolate Bar Gold palette. Those to me are different from what Too Faced usually does. Now, this collection, Natural Beauty Collection, to me just seems old. It seems redundant. It seems basic. It seems like they're just coming out with a collection just to come with a collection. It's pretty with stamping wise, the stamps on the palette. Beautiful, love the engraved flowers and whatnot, but these are basic colors. It looks like your natural eyeshadow palette that you already have. It looks like all your chocolate bar palettes that you already have. You have a lot of natural palettes. I want you to come out with something that's like electric, that's like vibrant, that's just different. Too Faced. Like, I'm not a fan of this collection. I won't be purchasing this collection, and it just looks old to me. Like, it reminds me of something I personally wouldn't wear. It reminds me of something someone much older would wear, and it seems like there might be catering to that in my opinion, but it's redundant and I'm just done with it. Too Faced, like, come on, surprise me. The next thing I won't be purchasing is anything from the Gothic collection from Wet n Wild that just dropped. I'm not a fan of just the colors in this. I've seen reviews on the product. They're not performing to their best like I know Wet n Wild does, and it's just like, do I need that in my life? I don't think I need that in my life. I love Wet n Wild. I love Wet n Wild so much. It's such an affordable, amazing drugstore brand, and they're just amazing. They're bomb. Like, Wet n Wild, like, it's killing it. But this collection's just not for me. If it's for you, go get it. Go get it. Not for me. I won't get it. The second to last thing that I won't be purchasing at all is the new Special Effects mascara from Urban Decay that's dropping. It's a bunch of colored mascaras, and that's why. It's colored mascara. I'm not a fan of colored mascara. I enjoy my eyelashes to be black as night. So I won't be purchasing any colored mascara just because that's just not something I do. If you're more out there, you're more avant-garde, you're more artistic, go ahead, go get these. These seem cool. These seem amazing. They look very cool, and they look like they will work. Like, not some stupid mascara that doesn't work. Like, it looks like it might work. So go get them if you're into that. Personally, for me, I'm not, so not gonna purchase. And the last thing that I won't be purchasing is anything from the MAC times Jeremy Scott collection that just dropped. Now, I don't understand. Like, I just don't. Why? The colors, they seem cool, but they seem off in such a weird way. I don't like any of the blank space that is in any of the palettes. I don't need a lip palette because, like, I don't get a brush and I don't apply lipstick like that. That's not for me. I don't need a blush palette because, again, I don't wear blush like that. I think all the packaging is super cool. I think it's such a cute idea. I think it's such a cool idea. It's so sick, but, like, honestly, the eyeshadow is not doing it for me. The eyeshadow just doesn't seem cohesive. It seems small. Like, all the little spaces seem too small for me. And it's just not, it's not something I want. It's not something that I want to spend money on. So I'm not going to be purchasing it. And that's that. That's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe. Also comment down below any ideas you guys have for future videos. And until next time, bye.